Swadika, thank you for joining us right here on Newsline. We are broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand, FM 88, and also on NBT World. It's Tuesday and the date is September 15th of 2015, and you're with me, Sandra Hanutsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, the Prime Minister has called for cooperation from all sides in the national reform process, while affirming that the government is working to build the foundations for enduring national development. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha spoke on the 12th National Economic and Social Development Plan, or NESDP, 2017 to 2021 at this year's seminar of the National Economic and Social Development Board, or NESDB. He reported on his administration's ongoing investments in transport infrastructure, including mega projects with a combined value of 1.7 trillion baht. The Premier assured the public that these infrastructure budgets are managed prudently and transparently. General Prayut touched on several ongoing issues, including measures to assist small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, overhauling water management in the country, and creating alternative employment for farmers. In reference to rumors behind the Bangkok bombings, General Prayut said it was a matter of national security that all parties stop linking foreign and international political issues to domestic problems. He also defended his administration, extending its term by 20 months, claiming it is only following the interim constitution it drafted in 2014. The Prime Minister has chaired an official opening of a special project aimed at helping improve the quality of life of low-income earners and boosting small state investment projects. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha opened the project, which took place at Impact Muangthong Thani, and was attended by ministers, executives, and representatives from various allied networks, as well as members of the public amidst tight security. Under the project, various measures have been planned to promote better living conditions of the people, including the Village and Community Fund initiative, with an allocated budget of 60 billion baht, and the 36.2 billion baht program to ease the impact of sluggish economic condition and falling farm product prices. Prime Minister Prayut said that all of the government measures have been designed to help create careers for low-income earners, and that he wishes the public to make the best use of them. Deputy Prime Minister Wisanu Kleongam has declined rumors of heading the new Charter Drafting Committee and affirmed that the holding of the public referendum is the responsibility of the government and the Election Commission. According to Mr. Wisanu, the members of the new Constitution Drafting Committee will be handpicked by the Prime Minister. He also affirmed that the referendum of the Constitution will be in accordance with existing laws that require a majority vote from the public on matters affecting the entire country. The holding of such referendums is the responsibility of the government and the Election Commission. As for the timeline of an election after the referendum, Mr. Wisanu said the 20-month time frame previously stipulated can be reduced depending on cooperation from all sides and the needs of the public. The Interior Ministry is in the process of preparing for the selection of members of a new council in charge of driving forward the national reform efforts. Interior Minister General Anupong Pautenda said that the Prime Minister had already assigned each ministry to select candidates to sit in the soon-to-be-set-up council tasked with driving forward the national reform process. According to him, the Interior Ministry has already been prepared to do so although there remains no conclusion on who will be selected, given that the deliberation process still continues. The Interior Minister said that the ministry's candidates could be former civil servants with legal knowledge, but there was no condition calling for such individuals to be former provincial governors. No former member of the National Reform Council has proposed themselves to join the new council so far. Malaysian authorities have apprehended 3 suspects believed to be involved in last month's bombing incident at Bangkok's Rataprasong intersection. Malaysian Police Inspector General Khalid Abu Bakar revealed that the suspects are a Pakistani man and 2 Malaysians, one being female. No further information on the arrests was provided. Police Inspector General Khalid said the Malaysian authorities will conduct their own interrogations before coordinating with the Thai police and believes the 3 suspects will provide information that will assist authorities in the ongoing investigation. Minister of Finance Apisak Tantiwarawong emphasized an important role of insurance business in providing security to life and property in his speech at the presentation of the Prime Minister's Insurance Awards 2015 held by the Office of Insurance Commission, or OIC. He said that insurance companies take a crucial role as fundraisers in Thailand's capital market. They can contribute to the economic stimulus package the government has launched recently by developing an insurance package for low-income people who are the target of the campaign to keep them secured. He highlighted that all insurers should uphold the practice of good governance and keep a promise they give to customers in order to maintain their own credibility. At present, there are 11 types of microinsurance. Over 500,000 insurance policies of this type have been sold in the first half of 2015. The OIC aims higher at 1 million policies sold by the end of this year. Commerce Minister Apirati Tantraphon has convened with Thai commercial attachés to discuss export promotion strategies for this year and also the next. Ms. Apirati held a meeting with directors of DITP offices overseas, who are also known as commercial attachés, in a bid to introduce measures to address the ongoing export contraction. During the discussion, the Commerce Minister gave policy guidelines to the attendants in regard to boosting Thai exports in the remainder of this year and the restoration of the export growth, that is, in 2016. According to Ms. Apirati, a series of export stimulus measures will likely be proposed to the Cabinet within a week or 2. She hinted at the possibility of a major relocation of the trade ambassadors and an increase in the number of officials, especially in ASEAN countries, which have become major markets for Thailand. An aggressive strategy will also be adopted for export goods in 19 industrial groups with high potential. The minister admitted the adjustment of export target cannot yet be done, pending the market report from each country. The new estimate would also have to take into account projections by various agencies, including the Board of Trade of Thailand and the Federation of Thai Industries. The Ministry of Health is determined to improve Thailand's healthcare standards to meet benchmarks set by the United Nations. Health Minister Piasakul Sukon-Sathiathorn chaired the ministry's academic forum on the prospects of Thailand's healthcare industry after 2015. According to him, the ministry aims to meet UN standards by the end of 2030. The benchmarks consist of reducing the country's maternal death rate, infant mortality rate, as well as the rate of contraction of AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. The ministry is also planning to expand universal health care and place greater importance on accommodating the needs of children, women, the disabled, and the elderly. The Tourism Authority of Thailand has held the Thailand Health and Wellness Tourism Showcase 2015 to exhibit the country's healthcare services. The event is being held from September 14th to 17th as a way of presenting to the international community Thailand's various healthcare services. 36 Thai healthcare operatives will have a chance to showcase their products and services to 56 large procurement firms from 20 countries such as China, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Russia, Oman, Qatar, Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia. The showcase also features health examination services and demonstrations of herbal supplements. The event is expected to generate over 500 million baht worth of transactions and enable businesses to expand their networks. The Ministry of Education and the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, or UNESCO, organized a seminar to highlight and make suggestions about how to enhance Thailand's role in UNESCO. A seminar was held on the topic entitled Thailand's Future in UNESCO and was presided over by former Deputy Prime Minister, Professor Dr. Yongnyut Yuttawong, and Mr. Thirakiat Charan Setasin, the Deputy Education Minister. Mr. Thirakiat said that every sector in Thailand must cooperate and promote education within the country, as human development is a vital foundation of sustainable development that leads directly to the country's advancement.
The purpose of this seminar is to bring all parties concerned with UNESCO to be aware of what UNESCO is doing. Not many people in Thailand know what UNESCO stands for. UNESCO stands for United Nations Organization for Promoting Education, Science, and Culture. So basically this conference actually draws parties from all ministries and all organizations concerned with these issues.
Education is considered to be an important tool in driving Thailand forward. This seminar is a great opportunity for every stakeholder to discuss ways for Thailand to build a stronger role in UNESCO on a national level. The Office of the Basic Education Commission is expanding its collaboration with CPL Public Limited Company in Kit Tung Kit Thung project to the northeastern region. CPL Assistant Vice President Banyat Kamnoon-Wat said the project is aimed at encouraging youth networks to reduce the use of plastic bags at schools where they can take on leadership roles. The campaign is also slated for expansion to university grounds. Mr. Banyat explained that the campaign fosters an anti-plastic bags mentality and encourages youth to become leaders in adopting greener consumer habits.
For no or reduce plastic bag in Thailand, CPO or 7-Eleven, we start this project for around 8 years ago. In the beginning, we launched with the public through the mass media, such as television, TV or poster in the community. And then we spread it out to the other segment, such as in the marketplace and surrounding community all over the countries.
Mr. Banyat went on to reveal that a survey launched by the campaign in 2014 determined that roughly 1,500 participating branches of 7-Eleven stores nationwide were able to reduce plastic bag usage by an average of 1,200 bags per month. And that is it for the Thailand Moves Forward segment for today. It's time for a quick break, but first we have the exchange rates and the commodity prices for you.
To maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The second core value, being honest, sacrificing, showing restraint and determinations in doing good for the majority.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough! We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
Multiple perspectives, insightful commentary on Thailand with The Insider every Sunday morning at 10:30 on NBT and NBT World.
Welcome to ASEAN, a community comprised of 10 countries, each with its unique culture and history, now unifying to bring added prosperity to the region. For centuries, each country remained independent. But now we are coming together to compete in the 21st century globalized world. ASEAN is bringing together more than 600 million citizens and a total land area of 4.4 million square kilometers, and is providing economic opportunities, trade, travel, and new educational possibilities. The combined GDP of all 10 ASEAN countries comes to a total of $2.4 trillion, which means the ASEAN entity ranks amongst the world's major economic powers. The future is here. Welcome to ASEAN, the community of opportunities. The Southeast Asia region is now becoming one.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. In our ASEAN updates, Thai Army Chief General Udhamdet Sithabut welcomes Singapore's Permanent Secretary of Defense Development, Chan Yang Kit, on an official visit to the kingdom. The two sides are set to discuss cooperations on various fronts. Deputy Defense Minister and Army Chief General Udhamdet Sithabut was tasked by Deputy Prime Minister and Defense Minister General Prawit Wongsuwan to welcome Singapore's Permanent Secretary of Defense Development, Chan Yang Kit, and his wife, as well as his entourage. The group was welcomed at Surasak Montri, located in the hall of the Ministry of Defense. The Singaporean Permanent Secretary is on an official visit to Thailand as a guest of the Defense Ministry and will receive royal decoration of Knight Grand Cross First Class of the Most Noble Order of the Crown of Thailand. The two sides will discuss various bilateral cooperations to tighten relations between defense ministries of both countries. The two-day official visit runs from September 14th until the 15th. Australia will have its fifth prime minister in 8 years after the ruling Liberal Party on Monday voted out Tony Abbott in favor of longtime rival Malcolm Turnbull following months of infighting and crumbling voter support. Turnbull, a multimillionaire former tech entrepreneur, won a secret party vote by 54 to 44, Liberal Party Chief Whip Scott Bolshes told reporters after the meeting in Canberra. Australia is set to hold elections before the end of the year, and Turnbull told reporters he had no intention of calling an early poll to cement his legitimacy. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop, who was elected deputy leader of the party, which with junior coalition partner, the National Party, won a landslide election in 2013. Abbott had earlier pledged to fight the challenge from Turnbull, but was ultimately unsuccessful in overcoming the destabilization that he said had been taking place within the party for months. Abbott ousted Turnbull as leader of the Liberal Party in 2009, though Turnbull has consistently been seen as a preferred prime minister. EU ministers failed on Monday to break a deadlock over sharing out responsibility for sheltering some of the hundreds of thousands of people who have sought asylum in Europe this year, leaving the shape of a final deal in doubt. Determined opposition from a core of ex-communist eastern states blocked efforts by Germany and France to secure agreement for a proposal by the EU executive to relocate 120,000 people from frontier countries according to mandatory national quotas. After 6 hours of argument, ministers put off a decision, saying they hoped to agree on a deal to find places for the asylum seekers at another meeting on October 8th. Officials said that following a final legal endorsement of an earlier plan to relocate 40,000 people to countries that volunteered to take them, Hungary and Slovakia led resistance to pleas to accept a quota system for the larger new number. They argue such schemes will draw more migrants and lead to further mass movements that threaten Europe's open border system. That's all we have for you in this edition of Newsline. If you have any comments or suggestions, then do feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. Do follow us on Facebook by typing in NNT, and have a look at our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. We're saying goodbye today with footage of a Russian female powerlifter pulling a 17-ton tram in an attempt to set a national record. I'm Sandra Hanud Sahat for Newsline. Have a great day. Sawadee ka.